Okay, hello everyone. So I'm here with another recap of all the trades that I took this week. It wasn't a very good week, but it wasn't bad either. And there were some losses, there were some big gains, and it covered those losses. So let's see um, how, based on my strategy, or how well, based on my strategy, I entered the trades. Now, before we continue, I just want to check quickly if the sound and everything is okay on YouTube. So I'll just go check it out on my cell phone. Okay. So, can you hear the music too? My voice is a little bit too, I don't know, far away maybe or something. Can you hear the music too? My voice is a little bit too far away maybe or something. Okay, now the music is a little bit louder. Okay, now the music is a little bit louder. Okay, I guess it should be fine. So first day Monday, based off of this big gap over here, sell this bearish candle. I took a sell. I put my stops over here. As you can see, I got stopped out, and the entry was actually over here. But because the candle, I saw the candle retrace back up to this point, I thought maybe I can just enter at the 2x, and because of this very important line as well. Then I waited, I saw that the candle went up here close to the 2x and then went down, then I entered over here. Unfortunately, the price went up and hit my stop loss, then went back down, and because it made this gap over here again, there's a small gap over here, and then I entered the buy because also the market has been going up all day during the London session, and put my stops right behind this candle over here. And again, because this went down so fast, and I should have, oh no, I should have entered here, and I did enter, no, I should have entered here. I did enter a little bit lower, and I was expecting the price to go up to here, and then T2X would be here, TP2 would be here. So I'll bring this forward a little bit so that my voice is better. And then I got stopped out an hour or so, or no, half an hour before New York opened. And this is the candle where New York opened, this one. So before that, I got stopped out, and then the market went up to the skies, just taking my stops and then going up. So that was 2% for that day. Called it a day, and went to the next day. On the next day, I think I got stopped one more time, or maybe I trade. Oh, on this day I did not trade because I had stopped out 2 times in a row on that previous day. So I thought maybe I should rest a little bit, get my head around the losses and everything. But let's see what would have happened if I had been trading. So I would usually come in at around this time, 15. So there would have been a high chance that I would have taken this buy because of this huge gap over here and stops over here. The entry would have been here, and unfortunately my 2x wouldn't have gotten hit. So I usually, when this happens, I usually get out at TP2, and as you can see, this bloody candle, 2 candles, would have taken my stops as well again. So it was a good decision not to trade that day. And I also didn't do that because I saw the market was ranging, as you can see. So it went up, hit some stop losses over there, then it went down and went down again, hit some stops over here at this point. And so, and as you can see, it went up here and hit the stops behind these candles and then went down. So basically that was a ranging day and it wasn't very wise to trade. Maybe after New York Open, yes, New York SE, I mean. So the next day was a blasting day. I took a trade, took a buy. Oops, what happened? I should do that. Took a buy here, all the way down here. Why? Because there was this huge gap over here, and my stops, I think, was right behind this one. I'll check one more time. Is this the week? Yes, it's the week. And this day is the 16th. Okay. This is the biggest. Yeah. But that is the 13. Anyway, this is the biggest trade of, like, the biggest profit I had this week, or the only profit I had actually. But it was really big. Anyway, my stops was 44.026, 44.026. Yeah, which is right behind this candle. So because of this gap, so this is the stops. The entry would have been here, which I was sleeping at that time, and then there was a 2x right here. The 2x over here, I got the 2x, 1% risk, 1%, I guess, or 1.5%. I think 1%. Because the stop was very close, it was a huge one at 10 lots, and it went up all the way. I think I planned to put my TP, I did put my TP at this point, around 79, if we check, yes, 79, but the market jumped so badly at the news. I don't know, it was not news even. No, jumps, oh yeah, it broke this high for a second, went all the way down to my entry, and then in a matter of like milliseconds even, went all the way up here, and my my TP got slipped, thankfully, and it got closed almost at TP3, which was TP6 because my entry was here. So if you want to see what TP it is, so if you see, this is my entry, and this is almost TP6. Oh yeah, let's see, this tip of this arrow, yeah, see, almost TP6, so that was 590. That was the best trade of the week. Going to the next day, I did not trade. Yes, I did trade. The last day of the week, I think. Yeah, here. So, based off of, I shouldn't have, because obviously this is ranging so badly. See, it's going down, taking these stops because there was a gap here and shouldn't have stopped it. Took these stops. There was a gap here, took these stops right here. So, like, there was a gap here, took these stops right here. So it's a terrible market for my strategy, but I don't know why I didn't pay attention to these. And this is why I'm having these recaps, so that I don't make these mistakes next time. And there was this huge gap over here. I put my stops behind this, took the trade here. I should have taken it here. Anyways, took it here because the market, like the price went down very fast between the two, and I think I risked 1.5% because it was here. Anyways, went up in profits, but then went down again, all the way down, took my stops. In hindsight, if I had put my stops behind this, it wouldn't have taken it. And as you can see, so if we put the actual entry on the actual place where it should have been, so here the 2x would get activated, and that's TP2. As you can see, around TP2 there's a huge retracement, and then all the way to TP 7, TP7, and then I find that. Anyways, that was my week, I think. Yeah, and the next, the next day, I did trade again. I don't know why the market is not so good. Based off of this huge gap over here, I did enter, when I came into the market over here, I did enter, unfortunately, oops. Okay. Where is, I think that's the 2x. So the entry is over here, right on the red line. Yeah, that's even above 2x. It's right at the time when I sat down on the computer. Entry is above 2x. It did not go down at all. It went all the way straight up, hit the stop loss, went up a little bit more, and went down. Now, if we want to see why this happened, it's the same strategy again, but because the 1 hour guys have more power, this happened. If you look, so there's a gap over here, and the 1 hour guys would put their stops over there. Their entry would have been right above this. So if I put the entry over here, their 2x the market went up to activate their 2x and then all the way down to TP3 and then it closed. And I'm guessing the market will open today in like I think in 1 hour, and go up, retrace back up a little bit because when those TP3s hit in the 1 hour, it goes up. It might come to like take a TP4 and then go up as well. But it seems that the market is going to go up again based on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Maybe not. No, maybe not. We'll see. So that was the day, the week, and I hope to see you tomorrow with lots of profits for the next week. I'm planning to take bigger TPs, not bigger risk, the same 1% risk as always, but maybe bigger TPs, hopefully. See you next week or tomorrow. Bye-bye.